Grandma Mary here, and I'm here to talk about the ticker. And it's ticking me off what's going on around the little rumors happening around the ticker and what shows up there and what doesn't. So I just had to talk about it because people, there's no need to get concerned. You may have seen some of these messages going around saying, I don't want you to see everything I'm doing on Facebook, so click hide my comments and likes, and it'll make it easier for hackers to get in if you don't do that. It's all a bunch of crap, people. The ticker is just showing things that have always been visible on Facebook. Now they just happen to be more visible. So let's talk about what's visible and what's not in here in this ticker. So what's visible is when people comment on photos or like a photo. This person liked a photo and it's on a Facebook fan page. I'm not a fan of it, but I see that my friend Patricia liked it. So, you know, that's kind of the thing that's happening. And what you need to see is that this is a public post. You mouse over it and it's a public post. So now I'm going to see that my friend Patricia liked it. It's all in the public, people. And I will also see things like, you know, Facebook page updates here. They're not always showing up in the news feed anymore. They're more happening in the ticker a lot of times, which is a whole nother ball of wax that I can't get into right now because that's ticking me off too. But let's see what else is in here. What you always have to pay attention to with what shows up in the ticker is if the post is public or not. So, you know, these are some public posts. So my friend Kim here commented on Angela's post. Now, Angela's post was shared with the public. So I will see that she commented on that public post. Now, if it was a post that was only shared with certain friends, then I wouldn't possibly see it. So let's take a look and see if I can find anything. So commenting on your own status, liking some photos, you know, there's some posts from fan pages. Now there's things about how to hide this ticker and things like that. I don't recommend it because, you know, some places this is the only place you're going to see it. Again, we're seeing the stuff in the ticker. It's not showing up in the news feed as often. Now, you know, I can't always find a perfect example live here, but I'm going to, so again, you know, my friend Alexis posted, and on Cindy's post here, I'm not a friend of Cindy's, so I can't comment on this post, but I see that my friend commented, and this stuff was available before the ticker happened. It was showing up in your news feed. You maybe just didn't notice it. So it's new because it's now over and more visible in this ticker thing here. You can kind of see what's happening. But people tell you to go and mouse over their name and look at the subscribed areas and then uncheck, hold on, and then uncheck this comments and likes, so you don't see who's, you know, that they're commenting and liking other people's stuff. Now, you know, if you want to do that, you could do that with every single one of your friends, and then you wouldn't see any comments or likes in the ticker there. But, you know, that it's not gonna, it's, again, you just have to pay attention to how the post was posted. Is it public, or is it shared with friends and people like that? This one happens to be shared with Kathy's friends only. So I know that if I commented on it, it would be only her friends would see that, and it wouldn't show up in the ticker for everything. It would be just Kathy's friends who might see it, who happen to possibly be my friends. So that's the privacy area. You always have control somewhat. You know how Facebook privacy is. It's on again, off again, but let's think about how we can control it, because the controls are there. So if you don't want that stuff to show up, then don't, in the public eye, then don't comment on public posts, because they're going to be out there for the public. So if you want to go and live in your sheltered little area and talk to just your friends, create a little Facebook private group or something like that. I don't know. This is a social network, people, and people are sharing things publicly, and if you post on their public post, it's out there for the public. So that's what you got to know. Pay attention to how things are posted. Take a look at the rest of this blog post to kind of get a little bit more gauge. I've got some helpful links for you in there, and hope that helps. Don't worry about the crazy hackers. They're not going to get in somehow through your ticker, okay? So just calm down, and we'll talk to you next time.